This message is for Kevin Smith. You always tell us to use our voices, and this is mine. Story time. I promise I'm going somewhere with this. Ever since I saw the re-release of E.T. as a kid, I've wanted to be a filmmaker. But like many people with that dream, I did not know where to start. And so I decided to join the United States Coast Guard. And I served 6 years doing helicopter search and rescue along the California coast with the idea that I was going to go to film school because college is expensive. And the idea of the government paying for that sounded like a pretty good deal to me. And to my surprise, I actually was able to land a production assistant gig on a union set on the Fox studio lot. And so in the great year of 2020, I decided to finally pull the trigger and was honorably discharged, but little did I know, life had other plans. And so now I found myself not knowing how to start my film career again, unsure if I should try to go to film school during uncertain times, with a wife and kid to provide for, and my savings quickly running out. I was living in Simi Valley, which is outskirts of LA, not exactly the most affordable cost of living, and so I decided to start streaming video games, and that led me to content creation, which I found was a great way for me to exercise those creative juices that I wanted to use to make films. And again, to my surprise, I found myself in an unlikely situation where I was gaining millions of followers and having a great time entertaining people. But in my heart, I still wanted to be a filmmaker and I needed to find out how to do that. And so I got together with some friends and I made a short film. I treated it like my film school. I poured about $20K into it because I wanted to hire experienced people that I could learn from. And while I had a very ambitious plan for a film festival run, I knew that it might not go anywhere. And that is where Kevin Smith comes in. About a year and a half into my career as a content creator, I partnered with G Fuel Energy Formula. Those of you that watch my videos know all about that. But while I was in pre-production on my short film Pollo Loco, I had the idea to write a commercial for G Fuel. I love RoboCop, and so I used that inspiration to write a fun little script. My one goal with that script was to write something that I could act in. Out of nowhere, I get an email saying that not only is G Fuel buying my script, but they somehow got it into Jason Mewes' hands, and he wanted to do it. And he wanted to film it at the Jay and Silent Bob Secret Stash. Probably the coolest comic shop in the world, owned by Kevin Smith. This was in December of 2022. I was only a year and a half into my film career, and I'm literally acting in a script that I wrote with Jason Mewes at the comic shop owned by one of my inspirations. Kevin Smith has been an inspiration for the indie film scene since the 90s. So we filmed the commercial, it turns out great. I become friends with Jason Mewes, who is just a wonderful human being. And I thought to myself, I really would like to thank Kevin Smith for that someday.